If I file for my daughter and someone else has guardianship, will it affect her?
No, because as long as there's no adoption, you can do it.
Hey, Brad, can you please send me the link where you were talking about the advanced parole things that USCIS announced for LPR people? I need more details about that. So where can she get more information
Advanced
about
parole
that?
things about you. There's no advanced
parole things that USCIS
about
announced?
maybe a reentry permit? There's no advanced parole for permanent residents. That doesn't exist. But maybe a reentry permit where you want to stay out of the country for more than 6 months as a green card holder.
Maybe
that would be
LPR.
on the form I-131. You would go to the USCIS.gov, go to forms, and check out the form I-131.
Can the LPR person get health insurance when is going to remove the condition? Would that be an issue, like public charge in the future?
Get health insurance. Public charge has no issue with removing conditions.
Saying LPR from spousal visa wants to get his 5-year-old girl from home country ASAP. Will a tourist visa be okay? And file the I-130 when the kid gets here.
Well, if you get a tourist visa and with the intention of getting a child a green card, that would be a fraud. You have a 5-year-old and you're a U.S. citizen, file for your 5-year-old, okay? File the I-130.
Okay.
If you were a U.S. citizen before the child was born, just let the kid go in and get his passport or her passport. Child's a U.S. citizen too.
My wife is LPR and she petitioned for me. I'm an F1 till now. Our PD is March 21st, 2017. We have applied for the I-485 on September 17, 2018. I've done my biometrics on October 10th, 2018. Now I haven't got any news from USCIS. Why is it taking so long for the interview?
DONALDTRUMP. Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
Wow.
Donald Trump is an ass. Doo, doo, doo.
Is an ass.
Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, I mean.
That was good.
Thank you. Because we have a president who is purposely slowing down everyone's applications. Why do I know your specific application is taking so long? I don't have the foggiest idea. But if your case for adjustment has been filed and it's more than 12 months, then you have two choices. You can continue to wait, or you can file what is called Jonathan Yo-Yo Alias.
A mandamus.
Correct.
Can I apply for a new job, and could I get hired if my EAD card and driver's license are expired?
Yeah, anyone can hire you for anything they want. Whether you have a work permit, you don't. You just be working illegally.
Okay, that's not good though.
Yeah, but go apply all the jobs you want. There's lots of people who hire you illegally.
Okay. Saying, how do I get police clearance from my home country if moved to the States 4 years ago?
I saw that in the initial.
Right.
When I was talking about my snoring.
Exactly. You're going to start seeing some of those questions that we...
Oh, really?
The next one is another one.
Well, I don't know what country you're from. All right. So there's a lot of countries, so I don't know exactly which country to tell you to go to get this. Mm-hmm. Okay. But there's something called the Foreign Affairs Manual. The Foreign Affairs Manual is put out by the State Department. In that Foreign Affairs Manual, you can Google it, Foreign Affairs Manual, and you can Google... obtaining documents.
Okay.
And you look up Foreign Affairs Manual for your country and where to obtain marriage certificates, divorce decrees, birth certificates. Also, the Foreign Affairs Manual is going to tell you where to get police clearances. So it's basically the U.S. government telling you this is the documents we'll accept from this particular country. Mm-hmm. And follow those directions and go get your police clearance. And if you're unable to follow directions, or you're unable to Google Foreign Affairs Manual, FAM, and come see me.
Can one marijuana position or possession?
I saw this one too.
That's what I said. Remember,
yes.
You're going to start seeing the ones that you saw. Can one marijuana possession under 30 G's conviction get you deported?
No, but it makes you inadmissible. It's a weird thing. One possession less than 30 grams is not deportable, but it is inadmissible. So you could live here your whole life with it. But if you were to travel and come back, they're going to stop you and put you in deportation.
He also wants to know, will immigration ask for a probation drug test record?
They could ask for anything they want.
And green card holder, 2 DUIs within the 5 years of getting a green card. Any problems to get a citizenship if it has been more than 5 years from applying to citizenship?
Well, DUI is not deportable. It is bad moral character, but it happened more than 5 years ago. And hopefully if you have good moral character now for 5 years, you'll be okay.
Jennifer is saying, can a brother-in-law sponsor my spouse as a co-sponsor? Got a letter stating you have to be in the same household or on the co-sponsor's tax return.
No, it could be anybody who's a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident.
Susanna is saying, how can someone sponsor a person on a B1, B2 visa in adjustment of status?
Get married.
Okay, and Onika is saying, Brad, if the Form I-130 in appeal was denied because the stepfather filed for a child over 18 and the mother, which is a green card holder, went ahead and refiled the I-130 for the son, what's the next step?
Wait for the priority date to be current and process the visa.
What happened to people who live the inland? Are they included?
That live inland?
Uh-huh.
If you live inland or outland, outside, upside, downside, you're all included.
Okay. And can I apply for a permanent residency for another country while waiting for the I-130 approval?
Yes, but you can't be a permanent resident of two countries.
Can you marry someone who was once inadmissible by U.S. and file an I-601 waiver to bring her to the United States?
Depends why she was inadmissible.
After you send in the I-130 papers, how long do you have to wait to hear from them?
Depends who's sponsoring you.
If you have a work permit and your husband's divorced, you can't travel outside the country. Can you remarry and get your green card?
If you have a work permit and then you divorce your husband,
your husband divorced,
you can remarry in a bona fide marriage, and they'll question, was the first marriage bona fide? Yes, here's the proof. And was the second marriage bona fide? Yes, here's the proof. And the answer is yes, you're allowed to fall in love, fall out of love, and fall back in love again.
Just had my interview last Tuesday, and the immigration officer approved my I-130 and I-485 on the spot.
Great.
And told us he'll update the status the next day to card being produced.
Great.
But when I checked it the next day, the status still hasn't changed. He even told us that we should be receiving the green card within 2 to 3 weeks.
Don't worry about what it says on the computer. Worry about what the officer said.
My husband is from Jamaica. My brother-in-law co-sponsored him because I didn't make enough. How come we got notice saying he had to be on the brother's tax return or in his home?
Well, because you did the affidavit of support wrong. So if the brother-in-law doesn't live with you, he does a separate I-864.
My friend's mom petitioned for her and her 2 sisters. They were all approved together, but the NVC only sent 2 invoices and ID numbers, but one didn't get anything from NVC. So only 2 got it, but the other didn't get anything from NVC. What's going on?
Magic April, what's going on with the mail, with the NVC?
Because you don't know.
How would I know why you don't get mail? It says, concentrate and ask the question again. That's really what it says.
I think that means consultation.
Consultation.
Yeah. Precious Joseph saying, my question for today is my sister's abundance 2 of her children. My mom and I was the one who was taking care of them. Now my mom passed away. I'm married to a U.S. citizen, but am I able to adopt them? One is 15, the other is 10.
As long as the adoption's completed before 16, yes.
I have one question for you, but about public charge. My wife is a green card holder, got her green card through her father, who came here in the U.S. in diversity visa. She works in one of the stores at Bellevue, Washington, and has insurance from the work, Kaiser Permanente, for profit and not-for-profit entities. We recently had a baby on October 3rd, 2019, and today we got the bill for the hospital. My question is it considered public charge if we take the hospital financial assistance program help? Because we may qualify for that. We make less than $50,000, but scared of public charge rule in case it goes in effect in the future.
Well, if you file the adjustment already or you have a green card, don't worry about the new rule. Take it.
Nice. JN saying, hey guys, love your show. You guys are fantastic. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
My name is Jay. I have a question. I got married this year in January and my marriage didn't work out well. I got abused. I already have a pending I-485, received the EAD a week ago. Now, when would be the ideal time to submit the I-360 VAWA?
Now.
After filing VAWA, am I able to travel and advance parole?
Yes, you can get advance parole as long as you have a pending adjustment.
All right. Erica saying, I have a friend whose father is a citizen. My friend is on a visitor's visa, but his dad didn't sign for him at birth. What's the average time process would take for him to get his green card? My friend's dad is also process of filing for his wife as well.
I don't know, 18 months?
Okay, and the last one for now is Erica saying, Damon saying, my 10-year-old son is in Jamaica. If my citizen's wife files for him, can he still travel on his visitor's visa?
He can, but he may have a problem at the airport, so be very wary. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.